Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the internet. Coach Kyle coming to you from Houston, Texas today, getting to hang out with 50, 60 of my closest friends in the Onward Bold Room. But before that, I get to hang out with you. I get to come in, do our daily checkup from the neck up, make sure that our mind, our heart is focused on what needs to be done today, on the opportunities that we get to have today. If you're tuning in now, man, I trust that you've tuned in this week and you have been following along with our Freedom series, right? Our Freedom series. The first day this week, we talked about the freedom of judgment, getting rid of that, letting that go. Yesterday, we took a deep, powerful, in my opinion, I'm biased, but whatever, powerful dive into the freedom from comparison. Comparison being a thief of joy. Today, we're going to get a little more tactical with our freedom direction. We've laid the groundwork for some mindset. Now we're going to get a little more into the tactical side of things. Today, we're going to talk about the freedom to disrupt. What does that look like? Specifically with the disruption, specifically with this episode, I want you to think about the freedom to disrupt, especially when there's a lull. Especially when there's a lull in the market. Some of you might be saying, Kyle, there's been a lull in the market for the past 3 years. I got it. And I'm talking a little more micro than that. What about the lull of summertime, guys? Every July, every June, every July, I hear without fail, Kyle, nobody wants to do anything right now. Everyone's out of town. Everyone's on vacation. The market's not slow, people. The people in it, the people servicing it, they're just sleepy. What I want you to understand is when I hear no one's doing anything right now, I'm hearing that person ask for permission to check out. That is exactly when we should be checking in. When the competition is checking out, when the competition is putting their feet up, when the competition is hiding behind excuses, hiding behind permission to lay off, we need to be checking in. We need to be gearing up for war. We need to be pinning our ears back and going to take market share and never give it back. This is how we make less noise and more edge. This is how we get more opportunities when there are fewer people fighting for them. My Kyleism for the day for you is this, man. The lull isn't a reason to wait. It's a window to win differently. The lull isn't a reason to wait. It's a window to win differently. Are you ready to win differently? Are you ready to do what it takes to win differently? That's why we got to be disruptors, thinking about the disruption market. What I want you to understand firmly and foundationally is that disruption isn't chaos. It's intentional creativity. Let me say that again, a little slower so you can really take it in. Disruption isn't chaos. It's intentional creativity. I'm not asking you to yell louder. That's not what I'm saying. I need you to say something different, something unexpected. Noise, volume doesn't always equate to efficiency. We got to start thinking a little different. 3 disruptive mindset truths that I want you to start thinking about rolling around your brain is this. Normal doesn't get noticed. Normal doesn't get noticed. Why? Because it's normal. We're used to it. We've grown accustomed to it, so we don't notice it. Hey, maybe you've been ghosted. I got news for you. It might just be because you sound like everybody else. Love you, mean it. Talking to myself too. Maybe we've been ghosted because we just sound like everybody else. The next truth that I want you to think about is disruptors get remembered. Not because they're louder, but because they're different on purpose. Are you being different on purpose? The last one here, surprise equals stickiness. Surprise equals stickiness. Be the agent who pops up. Be the agent who pops up poolside in summertime. not to pitch, but to plant curiosity, to plant contribution. If you lived in the South or really anywhere for that matter, you've heard you reap what you sow. Are you planting curiosity? Are you planting contribution? Normal doesn't get noticed. Disruptors get remembered. And surprise equals stickiness. How can we put that into our lives? How can we put that into our business? Some disruptors I want you to think about. Anybody remember Blockbuster? My younger people out there don't. My older boulders do. It's gone pecan. Why? Because they didn't adapt. Because they rested too much on their laurels. Because Netflix came and disrupted. You ever heard of Apple? I hope so. We ain't got time for green bubbles around here and Androids. Apple. They leapt on the scene. I'm not saying that you've got to be the next Apple, Netflix, or Amazon. What I am saying is normal doesn't get noticed. So we have to start thinking and being creative intentionally to gain that mind share, which then moves into market share. So if you're listening and you're like, Kyle, this sounds good. I'm here for it. Cool. Give me some steps. Give me some things I can implement. I'm going to share with you one that I love a lot. And I'm going to start running and implementing in my own business. It's giving CMAs out. Now, before your eyes roll and you, okay, CMA's cool, bro. Been there a million times. I got a twist. I want you to send a surprise short video CMA to your database. Let me say that again. I want you to send a surprise short video CMA to your database. I stole this from about 6-7 years ago. We were looking for cars, right? We were in the market at the time looking at cars. You know, if you fill out some information every now and then, oh, I'm interested in this car, give me a call back or whatever. And this person called, I didn't answer because who answers sales calls, right? I didn't answer. And then I got a text message video and it was from the sales rep. And he said it's personalized and specific. Kyle, just got your info request. Here's the car. Does a quick video walkthrough, features, everything, pricing. Come in. Can't wait to see it. It's going to be awesome. Send. And I was like, dang, dude, no one has done that. No one. And it stood out in my mind. This is years ago. I still remember the dude's name. It was Martin. Martin. All right. Now, did I buy with him? No. But does he still, that's not the point of the story, ladies and gentlemen, but does he still stand out in my mind because it was disruptive? Absolutely. Think about that, man. How often are we resting on a boring CMA? How often are we just sending a file hoping that they read it? What if it was quick, short, energetic, and a surprise? And you did a call to action, said, hey, if you want to go a little deeper on this or think I'm off or think it's worth more, dude, let's chat. Happy to go through it with you. Now we're engaging them. We're disrupting, just tweaking, being a little more creative words, a little more creative. Another thing that I want you to think about, another oldie but a goodie, the summer note series, man. Can you start sending out 5, 10 handwritten notes a week, but with a twist? Can you put in, what's that place? Sonic with the good ice, right? Can you put in a little $5 gift card to Sonic? Be like, hey, summer's hot, cool off on me. Thinking about you. What if you don't want to go that route? What if you start sending out handwritten note cards? Be like, hey, listen, just launched this new listing. Thought you might be interested in it. It's a QR code. What if it's a QR code to a vendor list that you've curated for them? Hey, I know summer's when a lot of my clients work on their homes. Check out this vendor list that I've cultivated for you. Super easy. What about a July only offer that you partnered with the vendor to give just to them on? Hey, this is 10% off, 15% off, 20% off, whatever it is to X business. Thought you might be interested. It's the same, but it's different. We've got to start thinking How can we come from contribution and how can we stand out? Another one is a lot of people are in the past, and some people still do, which I love, is pop buys, right? But how can you do them directed to right now? And instead of doing 200 that are lackluster, can you do 10 to 20 to some VIPs? Like a summer lemonade basket, right? Like stand out a little bit. What about a movie night kit for the family? What about branded sunscreen with your tagline on it? Like be creative. It can be a little cheesy. Everyone loves queso. Don't overthink it. What if you had a handwritten note tag in there that said, listen, I'm not asking for referrals today. I'm earning them for tomorrow. That's how we stand out. Little bold, little exclamation point on there, a little different, little tweak. But some of us have gotten to the laziness and the grind of this business that we forget to give these little touches, these peaks in our customer service, in our customer retention programs. It's not rocket science, but we get so busy we don't slow down and do some things that leave lasting impacts. Now today I've get the opportunity to go pour into this Houston Market Center. So it's going to be a shorter episode. So I want to give you a challenge before I leave here. Freedom to disrupt means you don't follow the marketplace. You create it. When everyone else is being predictable, how can you become powerful by being intentional? And I'm not talking about these grandiose things. I'm talking about little small tweaks, change in your messaging, change in how you deliver information, how you communicate, change in some of the contribution you give. So your rally cry, your call to action, send 5 to 10 of those video surprise CMAs today. Put it on your calendar. Spend an hour doing it. See what happens. Prove me wrong. I'm happy to be proven wrong. Prove me wrong first, though. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. What if this week you send out 10 of those handwritten note cards? What if this week you call 5 to 10 dormant people in your database and check in as a person, not a salesman? What if you check in as someone who is a person first who also sells real estate instead of a real estate agent pretending to be a person? You guys know what I mean? Y'all getting too salesy out there. How can you create this week, this month, 10 to 20, maybe even 50 if you're an overachiever, small referral wow moments? What would that look like? Would that be the best money you ever spent? I sure think it might. Can you start making some fun social media posts? Stand out. Another thing I want to put on you is this. Stop taking yourself too seriously. Stop taking yourself too seriously. Be fun. Have some fun with it. Remember, normal doesn't get noticed. Stand out. Have courage today. Have courage this week. Have courage this month. Remember, freedom from judgment, freedom from comparison. And now we have the freedom to disrupt. Go out there and be disruptive. Remember, disruption isn't noise. It's noticing what other people aren't doing and doing it with conviction. I believe in you. If you need me, call me. Let's go out there and get it. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow for the freedom to recommit. Let's go get it.